Subnautica, and I'm gonna stream it. Now, I have played this game. As you can see, I have quite a lot of experience on it. Although, I feel like I still want to play it till the end and, yeah, stream it. So yeah, it's more for you than for me, I guess. And I also don't know what to play nowadays, so yeah, I kinda don't know what to do, so why not? So Subnautica, it's basically a game where basically we were a normal person that was on a mission, and we were on that big ship that you can see right now in the loading screen, and basically it just got shot down or something, and yeah, we just crash landed into an alien planet that we don't know, and the planet is pretty much just water. I mean, not all of it, but at least the part that we landed on is almost only water. So yeah, if someone is watching this and is scared of underwater or big things underwater, yeah, this is the worst game that you can possibly play. Now, at the start of the game, of course that it's not that dangerous. It only has a couple creatures that can attack me, but not that many. But when we go deeper, then we're gonna find bigger things, of course. But there are still some pretty big things on the surface, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's not even comparable. But yeah, this is basically a survival game, and it does have an ending. So there is a way to finish this game. I've already finished it a couple times. And by being a survival game, you have to drink water, you have to eat food, you have to gather materials to, you know, to build things. Yeah. Eventually get out of the planet, I guess. By the way, every time that you see a black square on the left, that's because I've received some message from the PlayStation, and it blocks out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I don't quite remember how do you play this game, but I'll remember it. Yeah, I'll remember it.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Okay, so I must warn you, this game is kind of old already. As you can see, this is how we build stuff. And materials and so on. So first of all, we want to get the basic equipment, so that would be the oxygen tank, then survival knife for sure. Wait, how do you make silicone rubber? I think I know how. It's little seed. Yeah, it's little seed clusters. Okay. Okay. So yeah, as I've previously explained, this game is all underwater, so yeah.
Cause unknown.
I mean, again, not
Zero
all,
human life
but
signs
most of it.
detected.
So, I forgot, how do you go up? Oh, it's here, okay. Yeah, it's... Wait, no, I'm pretty sure there was another way. Let me watch the controls again. Okay, yeah. So wait a second, there's nothing for R1 and L1, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that. Move up L1, I mean R1. Okay. Okay, that's better, that's better. Okay. So, yeah. For now, let's just gather some resources. So yeah, a big part of this game is just gathering resources and yeah, just so you can build stuff. And you can break this, by the way. And it'll give you a random resource, but it only has a limited type of resources that it can give out. So,
Oxygen.
there's different outcrops like that. Each one has its own type of resources that it can give you. But yeah, for now we just want to find some titanium.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment.
We also want to pick up 2 of these shrooms because those shrooms are useful to make batteries, and we will need to make batteries in order to make the equipment. These metal salvage, you can also pick them up. They'll give you titanium. And yeah, I have to keep watch. That's the ship, by the way, the giant ship that we were on. And I have to keep track of the oxygen that I have left on myself. So yeah. I also want to catch some fish to cook them later.
Discovered. New creature discovered. New creature discovered.
Since we're at the start of the game, you're gonna keep hearing the new creature discovered or new blueprints acquired, and you're gonna hear that a lot because yeah, it's the start of the game. It's true. Oh look, it's a gasopod. These gasopod creatures are not hostile, although they can hurt me. If I get close to them, I'll scare them, and if I scare them, they spew out some gas thingies. I'll show you, I guess. They'll spew out these thingies, and they explode. And that's gas. And yeah, that hurts me a lot. So yeah. So you might be wondering, how do you make water?
Discovered.
Which is somewhat of somewhat troublesome at the start. Later on it won't be, but for now it's somewhat of
is a proven survival strategy.
Somewhat troublesome.
Oxygen.
To make water, you need this fish that I have in my hand specifically, which is called a bladderfish. So yeah, it's the only fish that can give you water. It's not the only way that you can get water. Well, at the start, yes, it is. But later on, we'll have other things. Oh, that's I'm pretty sure... Yeah. I already told you that this game is old and somewhat old. Not completely old, but yeah. And it's pretty buggy sometimes. And that creature that we saw just zooming was a sand shark. They are dangerous and hostile. But he's not supposed to be that fast. I'm pretty sure that was just, you know, the game glitching on me. But yeah, this game will glitch a lot. Because, yeah, that's what I've already said. So yeah, you want to cook every single fish that you've collected.
while disposing of the skeletal
Except the
structure,
bladderfish.
bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Because as you can see, you can make water with them, as I said. So you don't want to cook them, you want to make water with them. Now these bottles of filtered water only give you 20, I think it's only 20, isn't it? Yes, it's only 20. Because you can see at the bottom left, I have like the oxygen, my health, hunger, and thirst, and yeah, it only fills up 20 each one.
New blueprint.
Later on I'll have bigger water bottles, and yeah, they'll fill up more, but yeah, for now, I don't have them. Let's make a battery. And with the battery, I believe that I can make a scanner, yes.
New blueprint acquired.
Firstly, let's take this off.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology
Okay,
and to record alien biological data.
Okay, let's store this in here. Oh my god, what is it called? I actually forgot how it's called. Fire extinguisher, yeah. I actually forgot what it was called. So, yeah, we made a scanner. What is the scanner for? The scanner is one of the most important things in this game. Oh, wait, let me eat. The scanner is one of the most important things. But I'll explain in a bit. Actually, I'll show you what it does. I won't explain it. I mean, I will explain it. With the scanner, you can do many things. Mainly scan, because that's what it's called. So you can scan creatures, for example, and know more things about them. For example, in your PDA, you'll have everything that you scan will be here. So yeah, you have extra information about the creatures and structures that you scan, and pretty much everything. So yeah, you want to scan all the creatures. But that's not even the most important part of the scanner. Oh, it's a Gary fish. Some creatures are hard to scan because they're fast. These little fishes are not the case because you can usually keep track of them kind of easily.
New creature discovered.
It's only the peepers that are kind of fast, which are the fishes that have one big eye. It's that one, for example. The fishes that have one big yellow eye. Because if you get too close to them, they tend to be a lot faster after a couple seconds. And yeah, that is something that they do. Now, another thing that this game does is it takes its time rendering the environment itself. So yeah, some things are not going to load in the first couple seconds. That's
new creature discovered.
Oh, by the way, this sound that we've heard is from a giant creature,
detecting,
but it's a friendly one, so it's okay.
Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall. Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes.
Let's collect this,
study
because we need this to make silicon rubber. And with silicon rubber, there's a couple things that we can make.
Acquired.
A hoop fish. No, I don't want this. Fish. Okay, let's get that.
New creature discovered.
So, there's different biomes in this game, as you can see. It's just like, well, the closest comparison that I can find is Minecraft, where you have different biomes. This biome where we start out, it's the safe shallows. This biome right here, it's the algae forest, I guess? Yeah, it's the algae forest. Oh, by the way, there's one creature in this biome that can and will hurt us, which is that creature down there. Actually, he disappeared. Oh, it's down there. Yeah. That's a stalker. So yeah, he will hurt us. He is very hostile. So yeah, we shouldn't get too close. But yeah. As you can see, in these boxes that came from the giant ship where we crash landed, these boxes contain gadgets and technology and stuff. And with the scanner, we can scan them, and later on, when we get enough parts, create them. So yeah, that's how we progress in this game. We scan those technology parts that we find scattered around. Yeah, that's how we mainly progress. Pretty easy, if you ask me. It's not that hard to... I mean, some things are pretty hard to find. You can also scan, like, normal stuff, like chairs and coffee machines, for example, because you can build your own base.
Acquired.
Like, yeah, you can build your own, and you will. I mean, you should. I don't see a reason to not. But you should do it kind of later on. Not right now. I mean, you can't build it too early. There is something here. Oh, it's another... Okay, now we can build the sea glide.
New blueprint acquired.
Now, the sea glide is an important thing. Basically, what we do with it is it has light on it, I guess, so you can see better in the dark, but that's not its main purpose. While we are holding it, we can swim much faster. So yeah. Although it's a gadget, so it consumes batteries. Right now, I'm looking for an opening onto this, because usually when you see these fragments of the ship, usually you can enter in some way. But I'm trying to look... Oh, that's where we enter. Okay. This is a beacon fragment. Yes, it is. To my right is a graft trap fragment. Now this... For this we need a repair tool, which we don't have, unfortunately. Not yet. But we will in a bit. Oh, you see that in the distance? That's a very, very, very big creature. It was the creature that made that strange sound back there, and I explained it to you. But yeah, it is not dangerous. Yeah, it's passive. Those giant creatures, we usually call them leviathans.
Integrating new PDA data.
And yeah, these PDAs that I collect on the ground and stuff, they usually give out information about the crew that was living on the ship and just, I don't know, knowledge about anything pretty much. So yeah, I'm not gonna read them because there's a lot of them. It's just way too much information, and yeah. Although the information that I find to be interesting and important, I will tell you. Anyways, so yeah. For now, I don't have a flashlight yet, so yeah, the nights are gonna be pretty dark, as you can see. Okay, it's kind of... Okay. Oh, run away. There you go. Okay. So, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I picked up the seed clusters to make silicon rubber. Yeah, that's it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. And I'm also gonna make some lubricant, I guess. It's also made out of the seed cluster, so yeah, I can make each one.
In construction of vehicles and power plants.
Yeah, the lubricant is not gonna be useful for now, because it's only useful for constructing vehicles, because we are gonna have vehicles. But that's only it's not now, basically.
For millennia, you can too.
It's much farther away.
Disguising the flavor
gameplay-wise.
unsavory meat with salt or
but eventually we'll get there.
And spices.
I'll try to not speak when the PDA is speaking, but yeah. So we can make the sea glide now. See, it needs lubricant. So I can make the survival knife, which is very important.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Okay, so for the flashlight we need glass. And what was it? I think it was a battery. Yeah, it must have been a battery. Yeah, it's a battery. So yeah. The repair tool, we only need cave sulfur. Well, for that, we'll need to mess with a certain type of creature. But it should be no problem. Let's make the fins to swim a bit faster.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment.
We'll need to make the high capacity.
Using locally available
So
materials.
the standard oxygen tank, it says that I don't have it, but I can just unequip the one that I currently have equipped, and it'll count. So I only need the silver ore. The silver ore is a bit harder to find because it's not in this. You can't find it in the zone that I'm currently at. But I should still not have much trouble finding it, honestly. What is this? Mobile vehicle boy. This is what we need to build vehicles, but I need 3 fragments. I only have 1 for now. Mobile vehicle boy, okay. Oh, there's a... Oh, that's a sand shark, okay. I don't know why a sand shark is here. He shouldn't be, but he is.
30 seconds.
Okay, I need to go to the surface. Oh, there's a stalker.
Acquired.
Yeah, there's a stalker. Oh, no. No! Fuck! No! Get away! Get away, get away. Actually, I'm gonna scan you. By the way, the stalkers and these medium-sized creatures, I mean, they are still pretty big. They are bigger than me, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I consider them medium-sized. They only do 30 of damage to you with each attack. So yeah, to kill me, he would need to land 3 attacks would put me on 10 of health, so he would need to land 4 attacks. So yeah, it's not easy for them to kill me. Because they usually attack you once and then just flee. So yeah. Oh. That sound that you heard was the Leviathan creature that I've explained to you. Okay. I'm having some trouble finding sulfur. But it should be here. Give me a second. Okay. Now I should be able to find some silver down there, maybe. Let me go to the surface first, because yeah, our oxygen tank cannot hold much time yet. Since it's a standard O2 tank. The maximum that an oxygen tank can hold, it's 300, if I remember correctly. But that one is very deep down there. The blueprint for it, it's in a certain place that I obviously cannot go now. These sandstone outcrops can have silver, as you can see.
Are an essential component of many habitat modules.
But yeah, silver is very important as well. I mean, every resource is somewhat important. I mean, there are some that aren't. For example, you see these things that are lying on the ground and I'm just not picking them up on purpose. It's salt. And salt, you can use it for some things, but yeah, you can go through a whole playthrough without picking up a single piece of salt. So yeah, you don't need salt to actually progress. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick it up. why did I pick up the silver? I already forgot. Oh yeah, it's for this. So now I need to unequip the O2 tank, and I'll be able to get the high capacity. High capacity should get me to a 70 some. Oh no, it's 108 and 35. Okay. I thought it was less actually. So next thing that we can build, the rebreather. It's not useful for now because the rebreather it's good for when you're diving pretty deep, and I'm not gonna dive deep for now because I can't. I need the cave sulfur. That's what I need. Yeah. Actually, let's cook the fish. So cave sulfur, you find, well, as it says, caves, but it's in these little caves. Basically, there's a certain type of creatures that are exactly that. Get away! There you go. That's how you evade those creatures. I don't even know where he came from, because these little... Oh, it was from here. These fishes come from these, like, pods. And when they come out, if you go there afterwards, it usually has cave sulfur. Now, they are pretty fast, and they explode after a couple seconds, and they're called crash fish. So, I mean, it's either crash fish or crayfish. No, it's not crayfish, it's crash fish, yeah. So, yeah. The way to evade them... Well, supposedly the only way to run away from them is with the sea glider, because you're much faster. But I know a way to evade them without the sea glider, which is the way that I just evaded that one. Basically, you just start running away, but when it's almost exploding, you go back on yourself. And if you do that, it'll go through you, and it will not explode. Now that is not a, it's not a legit way to get away from them. Like, the game isn't meant to be played that way, but yeah. The first time I went against them, I thought about it, and yeah, that's a pretty good strategy. So now that we have the repair tool, we can repair things. Which is this. And the radio.
Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to database.
And from the radio we'll get messages and so on. I don't think there's anything else that I have to repair.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Okay. So it would be great to find that little wreckage that I found earlier and repair, because there was a thing to repair there, but I don't know if I'll find it. Actually, what should I build next? Oh, was it this wreckage? Oh, it was much closer than I thought. Let's repair it then. By the way, after I complete my gameplay on this game, which will take a very long time and a lot of streams, I'll play the next game will be Subnautica Below Zero, which is it's Subnautica 2 basically. So yeah. Oh, a stasis rifle fragment. Okay. This is not supposed to be found this early, I think. I think I already have this. Yeah, I did. When I scan something and it just gives me titanium, it means that I already had it unlocked. This stasis rifle, it's not crucial, by the way. It is a piece of equipment, and pieces of equipment are usually very important, but the stasis rifle is not. You use it, well, as it says, it's stasis, so it basically, it doesn't freeze, but it puts whatever is shot at just standing still. In a way, frozen. Yeah, in a way. For a couple seconds, so yeah. It's not crucial. It's mainly useful for scanning leviathans, which are the huge creatures. But yeah, you're a psychopath if you are trying to scan a leviathan. I mean, I will at some point because yeah, I'm retarded, but yeah, who cares? So wait, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to build a sea glide. I can build the copper wire already, and we'll need a battery. Actually, we'll need 2 because I also need to make a flashlight. So let's collect 4 of these because you need 2 of them to build 1 battery, alongside with 1 copper. But yeah, that's about it. Maybe I will not have enough copper. I will. Okay. So now, wait, what? Oh yeah, it's considered to be a vehicle for some reason.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Okay, so as I said before, you basically go much faster with it, as you can see. Although it consumes batteries, so I don't like to overuse it. Only sometimes, when I really need to be fast. So now we need to find quartz. Quartz is in the safe shallows, which is the biome that we are on. They do exist, but they're kind of hard. Oh, actually, let me scan the shallow bugs. They are pretty strange, to say the least. This is an egg, by the way. I will not collect the eggs yet, because to hatch the eggs you need to have a base built and have an alien containment zone, and yeah, you need a lot of stuff that I don't have for now, obviously.
Be advised,
oh, that was gold, by the way.
For cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Gold again. Oh, do you see this shuttle bug? Do you see these green, like, things? Like pustules? Well, those green pustules are a disease that exists in this planet. A very deadly one. But we'll know more about it in due time. And yes, there are also birds. As I said, this part of the planet that we crash landed on is almost all water. There's 2 islands, one to the left and one to the right, but they're so far away and I'll have to go through so many biomes. I could get there, but why? I wouldn't do much, honestly. So, yeah. Because there's some things that I need in order for them to be useful. Yeah. So now we have a flashlight. Flashlight is also kind of useless. I just build it because I'm retarded. Like, yeah, you don't need to build a flashlight. But whatever. I just liked it. So what should we build next, actually? Next we should explore and get some more fragments, I guess. But maybe the rebreather. Fiber mesh and wiring kit. A wiring kit, you make it with silver. I was about to say quartz, but that's because they're both white minerals. So yeah. And the fiber mesh is with the algae thingies. Actually, I don't have it here because I haven't cut the algae itself, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that.
Land re-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Yeah, with the radio we will get distress calls from supposedly other survivors. Full disclaimer, there are no more survivors than us. I mean, no. There is at least one more survivor. It's technically still alive at this point, but we will not meet that person. The person will meet its end before we get there. So yeah. These distress calls usually lead up to other life pods, which are these things. For example, my life pod is life pod number 5. So yeah. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna cut the algae from the algae forest biome. So you can only cut it with a survival knife. So now I would like some
acquired.
Would like some silver if it wouldn't be too much to ask, but I think it might be. For silver, I need to find sandstone outcrops, which are these. Silver, gold, lead, silver. By the way, don't touch these things because they poison you. I mean, I'm not sure if they poison you or if they just hurt you, but I think they poison you, yeah. So yeah, be careful. By the way, that's another egg, by the way. Yes, this is another egg. The eggs found in the biomes are only from the creatures that exist on that biome, so to speak. So, for example, that egg is a stalker egg. You know, that medium-sized fish, blue fish, that has tried to attack us before. That only exists on that biome. So yeah, we need to make the fiber mesh itself. Fiber mesh is not useful for much stuff. Oh, I have one. Well, we can just eat it, but just for it to not occupy space. Pathfinder tool. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, the rebreather. Yeah. Now I can make it. Oh fuck yeah, I didn't build it. Usually when you build a certain piece of gear for you to equip, it usually equips itself automatically. But later on we will need to equip and then equip some stuff. For example, this rebreather will have to be sorted out with something else in the future. So yeah, let's store our stuff. Now we have a radio message apparently. It's probably another life pod, honestly. Let's drink this water. Let's listen to the radio message. I think I know which life pod it is.
Distress call, laying back.
This is Life Pod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic.
Yeah,
also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, it's... wait, no. Oh, I haven't gone up, so there is an animation for the first time that you go up, yeah. Because when you land, you're supposed to go up first, but I'm retarded and I forgot about that, so yeah. Okay, that bird is glitched. Okay, no it isn't. So that... Wow, that's pretty far away. 806 meters. But I think I know which one that is. I'll go to that one eventually. That one, it'll take its time before I get there. But yeah. For now, I actually have to go. But yeah, I've been streaming for 45 minutes, so I think it's enough. So yeah, I have to go, so yeah. I'll continue playing this game and yeah, until I end it, pretty much.